Here's a full walkthrough of the NGK Iridium spark plug CR8EIX pack of 4. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I'm showing everything through a screen recording since I can't film the product itself today, but the goal is the same. Just give you a clear sense of what these plugs offer and where they fall short without any fluff. I start with the basics because this model is pretty well known among riders who want better ignition and smoother idle.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
The CR8EIX uses a fine Iridium center electrode. It's thin, so it needs less voltage to spark, and that helps with cold starts and uneven idle on bikes that tend to stumble. When you look at the specs, the heat range sits in the usual spot for many mid-range motorcycles, scooters, and ATVs. That makes it a plug most riders grab as a direct replacement. The build is solid. NGK keeps the insulator clean and the threads cut well, so installation is straightforward as long as the engine is cool and you don't over-torque it. The extended life part is real for the most part. Iridium holds up better than copper and you don't have to swap them as often. That said, people sometimes expect miracles. If the bike is running rich or burning oil, these plugs won't hide those problems. They'll foul like any plug would, just a bit slower. One thing that stands out in use is throttle response. It feels a little cleaner when the engine's warm. Not a huge jump, but noticeable. High RPM stability is decent too. The difference isn't dramatic, and I don't want to oversell it. It's more about consistency than raw power gains. Anyone saying these add horsepower is stretching it. They just help the engine burn more reliably. The pack of 4 makes sense for multi-cylinder bikes, but check your model first. Some engines use different heat ranges, so the CR8EIX won't fit everything. That's one downside. The naming can be confusing if you're not familiar with NGK's numbering. Also, price is a bit higher than standard plugs. Iridium always costs more, and a few riders feel the improvement doesn't justify the premium. It depends on how sensitive your bike is to plug quality. Another thing worth mentioning is long-term stability. Iridium tips don't erode fast, so the spark stays consistent over many miles. But if your coil packs are weak or your wiring is messy, these won't magically fix the issue. They just make a good engine run cleaner. Installation errors are another common problem. Cross-threading happens more often than people admit, and that ruins the head, not the plug. Always hand start them before using a wrench. On the positive side, these plugs handle vibration well. Motorcycles with rough idle or older engines tend to benefit from that. The ceramic build is sturdy enough to avoid cracking when installed correctly. The seal is stable under heat cycles, so you're not dealing with blow-by or weird residue around the plug seat. If you're running mods like aftermarket exhaust or intakes, these plugs still behave fine, though you may need to adjust fueling. They don't mask tuning issues. Many riders use them as a small quality of life upgrade rather than a performance mod. And honestly, that's the right way to view them. That's pretty much the full picture. Good durability, reliable spark, smoother idle, higher price, and no magic performance gains. If that fits what you need, they're worth a look. If you just want the cheapest plug that starts the bike, there are cheaper options that work. Thanks for watching. If this helped, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown.